What up, YouTube? Back at it again. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. It is a squeaky chair. I'll just not move. I'm looking at some voice play. I've been asked to do this a few times. It came out a day or two ago, so I'm working. I got you. Sleeping in the Cold Below. Warframe. Warframe's a game. Obviously they went full on character mode. Doesn't surprise me at all. I dig their blue lights. It's a good theme. It's a good theme for a chilly morning. They're all masked up and yeah, they're all ready to go, ready to fight. It's like a third player shooter game. From my understanding, I don't play games, but I looked it up. Looks cool. Looks like some badass shit. This song, "Sleeping in the Cold Below," is actually a banger. The original. It's mostly female vocals, but the lead has a lower tone. And it's kind of like, it has sort of like, like it has that steady kind of like almost like a Viking sort of chant beat with like with like some like fiddle elements, and like it's cool. It's sort of like a throwback kind of war chant sort of song. But the original's cool. Luckily, we know who all of these people are just by hair and height, because they all covered their faces. Anyways, do me a favor, go support VoicePlay. I'm talking too much. Go like and subscribe if you like what I do. Please like, comment down below, subscribe. Also, the best way to get me is on Patreon. I just realized 2 days ago that the only people that were allowed to comment on the reaction requests were actual members. You don't have to be a member. I fixed that. I edited that. Now anybody can comment. Anybody can request things. So do yourself a favor. Go over there if you want me to check something out. Let's go.
So it's into the void now, me girls and me boys, from mother's hands away we go. We'll be sailing to the sun till the voyage is done, then we'll be sleeping in the cold below, sleeping in the cold below.
I like how he dropped below, right? The word goes below, but he just went way below. Everybody's eyes are different colors. They're doing voice play, theatrical shit. Love that.
In the cold below, sleeping in the cold below.
Our sailing ship is for the heart.
We got Omar back, by the way. I didn't say go support Omar as well.
Sleeping in the cold below.
Our sailing ship is for the hard and the quick. We roll our load and go. There's a living to be made, or there's hell to pay. When you're sleeping in the cold below, sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below.
I kind of thought that they would change up sisters to brothers, because it's somewhat arbitrary with regards to the actual game itself. To the song, it's not. The song says sisters, but it's run predominantly by females. The vocals. I thought that they would change that just because they're men, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really change the song itself. This is really cool. Honestly, if I were the makers of Warframe, who I'm not sure, is it Omnisoft or something like that? Who makes Warframe? I could ask Google. We can figure it out later. I would highly consider this version, just because they've been using the other for a while. I would highly consider at least throwing this in, because it's a cool take on it, and honestly, it's better. I'm not really sure what that just did. Sorry, Omar, I didn't mean to cut you off. Let's go.
Sleeping in the cold below, sleeping in the cold below. There's a man on high with a
I want to see what Lane just did. He does some crazy ass shit.
sleeping in the cold below. There's a man on high with the devil.
So they edit that, like, if you have surround, I do, it sent that back behind me. It was kind of weird how they did that. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna.
A man on high with the devil in his eye and a golden hand, I'm told. It can hurt you, it can hold you, he can kick you or console you when you're sleeping in the cold below.
It's funny how he said a man on high with the devil in his eyes, so he's got two different colored eyes. It's devil in his eye. Devil on one side, angel on the other, right?
Stars below, below. We're going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below.
There you go, Ellie. I love it.
Below, below. Sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below. We're going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below, below, below.
Sisters, you so wise and true, and it's my time to go. Won't you lay me down on the granum crowns, and I'll be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold
Sisters below, below. We're going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold bed. Sisters below, below. Going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold, sleeping in the cold below.
Sick. Man, Caesar was going up top. Dope. They're in like a gaming headquarters. It's like Nerdvana. Giant fucking marijuana leaf on the wall. Sick. That was dope. It's yeah, that's just a prepare for war chant. I mean, sleeping in the cold below, you could take that as like cold below the ground. Like we gonna get out there. Like we're all going out, in the winds and into unknown land and shit. We're all just fucking ready to fight, or and ready to die below in the cold, right? 6 feet under, or like sleeping in the cold below. Like we might spend some nights in some foxholes. So sack up, right? But yeah, I mean it's a song that's just custom made for a video game. It's perfect. However, could be used in other. I mean that you could throw that on a track behind a show of Vikings for sure. Yeah, I mean, I've had nights, camping up north. I know what sleeping in the cold feels like. Sucks. I hate the cold. That whole video made me cold. Where's my dog? Oliver, go get my sweatshirt. Worthless dog. Wakes me up at 4:30 every morning because he needs to eat and go to the bathroom. And then he goes back. He gets to go back to bed. I wake up. I'm up. No back to bed for me. That was awesome. I love that Jeff got a lot of singing, Lane doing rockstar Lane things, and he was playing with those elements and getting sort of extra vocal with it. And then he had his what I say Lane? I meant Ellie. Ellie, he had his like his sort of rockstar belts. Like the music stops and then Ellie just goes, right? Which is cool. Like the entire track pauses and Omar had a big part of this too. He was leading a lot of like your sort of mid to mid highs. Caesar staying upstairs. A lot of cool beatboxing on this because he had to because of what they were doing with it and it being like sort of video game esque, and which is electronically driven essentially, and what they're doing with the lights and the like their own electronics. Lane he had to sort of mimic that type of electronic sort of synth type sounds rather than just strictly drums, right? Or strictly percussion. A lot of times it's just a beat. He had to do some some interesting like whatever. I can't do it. I don't beatbox, but you know what I'm saying? Like just different components of that. So that's cool when he does that shit. So I don't know how he does that shit. To be honest with you, it's impressive though. Yeah, like I said, please do me a favor, go support VoicePlay. This was awesome. This I mean everything that I've seen them do, and they're very diverse. You like you take this, they have some very serious stuff that's just very beautiful, and then they just some goofy ass Lion King shit with animals and like mermaid stuff. So it's just a wide range of stuff. So I mean I haven't even touched most of their catalog, but slowly diving in. We're getting there. Go support, please like and subscribe if you like what I do. Please like, comment down below, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next.